It's Tom and Todd's Face Off on WRKO.
It's been a while since you've seen the two of us together, but this is your favorite in 2011. It's going to be the best. It's Face Off with Tom and Todd on WRKO.com.
What can we expect from Deval's second term?
What can we expect? He's already told us, and it is as bold as brass, spoken in a very low-key, kind of subliminal and seductive way.
You're going to
He's
imitate him now,
going
too. I love
to
it.
travel. I can't believe it. He's going to go on a book tour, and the Globe is practically applauding him. They're saying, oh, he'll be out of state promoting his agenda and doing economic development. This is all about a book tour. He's the only politician I ever saw who said, I'm going to write a book, make a lot of money, and go out of state to promote it.
Well,
and nobody's saying a bad word about it.
It's not actually about a book tour. Politicians speak in code. They never tell you what they really mean unless you know the language. I'm going on a book tour to promote my book means I am testing the waters for a presidential run, because if people were dumb enough to reelect me in Massachusetts, why shouldn't I believe they're equally as stupid nationally? He's ambitious. He's looking ahead. That's what the book tour is all about.
I made a mistake a long, long time ago. I said, once upon a time, oh, that'll never happen. And then, of course, it happened. So I'm not going to argue with Todd. He might be onto something.
Should the Republicans repeal Obamacare or take Charles Krauthammer's suggestion and just let it be?
Absolutely. Republicans should do nothing else over the next 2 years but make efforts to repeal Obamacare and not succeed. This is their plan. It's key as a politician to propose things that aren't going to happen, because that way you're not responsible if they do, but you get credit with your base if you don't. Didn't the Democrats just do this with
he has such a convoluted theory. He can't
That's
even
how it
explain
works.
it.
The Democrats in the lame duck session, right? They're pushing the DREAM Act. They know it's not going to pass, but they think they can trick all the illegal immigration lovers into thinking they're making an effort.
Yeah. I actually agree with Todd again on this one. Repeal should be pursued, and there are two ways.
That.
Yeah, that's right. I like that. There are two ways to do this. You just have an outright repeal vote, which I think will pass in the House, probably won't pass in the Senate, and would be vetoed anyway by the governor. But then there's the more meaningful way. You cut off the money supply, that's cutting off the oxygen.
Grab them like you're a TSA agent. That's what he's talking about.
Full growth.
Cut off that flow. You know, it's actually going to be a very fascinating thing. If the House of Representatives does pass a repeal of Obamacare, straight up vote, take this legislation, remove it. Even if the Senate doesn't do it, and obviously the president would never sign it if the Senate did, but isn't that a huge statement for the United States of America, for the House of the people, to vote to rescind that piece of legislation?
The risk here is that I think the Republicans are going to have to propose something as a reasonable or credible alternative for parts, little bits and pieces of this that seem to be pretty reasonable.
They will.
But the funding is crucial. If they go after the funding, you can't even then make the case that
TSA,
those bad, evil Republicans did actually. Find that bomb and grab it.
What can Obama do to ensure his re-election in 2012?
He should convert to the Catholic faith and engage in fervent prayer.
Oh, so you're one of those who believes he's a Muslim? Is that what you're saying?
Well, he's Christian, but he's not a Catholic.
Oh, okay.
He's not a Catholic. Engage in
definitely
fervent
will require some
prayer. He is. I think he's going to be on the defensive these next couple of years. The spending stuff is going to be bad. The unemployment figures are going to remain bad. People have lost the sense of his magical Messiah-like touch, as if somehow or other all of our lives were going to be, remember this word, transformed. This was going to be the transformative president. Everything's been transformed into decidedly more negative than it was when he came in.
And hope now means we hope it's not going to be so bad next week as it is this week. That's what hope is, and change would be, let's get rid of Barack Obama and maybe get someone who's vaguely qualified for the position.
Hope and change, baby.
We're down with that. Another crank and face-off from Tom and Todd. We'll see you next week at WRKO.com.